Good day, ladies and gentlemen. With the market perhaps having recovered a little bit here, maybe we have found the bottom, and with Bitcoin dominance taking a nosedive, it is a very interesting time for the altcoin. So in this video, I'm gonna run through some technical analysis and talk about what I see happening with ADA, Cardano here, both short-term and long-term. So if you like the sound of that, I'd like to ask you to please like, subscribe, comment, and share, and hit the bell to be notified of new uploads. And guys, you're going to want to stay tuned to this channel because we have been absolutely killing it on this channel as of late. Cardano fell as predicted exactly to my support area as predicted. You can check out the videos I talked about yesterday, where we were likely to find support, what areas we're going to test, and would you look at that? Exactly, we found support exactly where I was talking about in my purple box region here, the lower extremity of this green line. And I predicted that we were going to fall to these regions. So guys, you got to stay tuned in this channel. Now guys, Bitcoin, in my opinion, could potentially have found support and maybe is bottomed now. I mean, we're currently breaking above the 100 EMA on the 6 hour as well, guys. I was saying this yesterday in our Discord group. While noobs and dumb money is selling, smart money and whales are buying. And would you look at that? I mean, yeah, with $10 million, sure. But guys, while noobs are panicking, smart money's buying because the smart money understands this. A chart by Altcoin Daily. We had our first dip in the bull run, in my opinion. Expect another half dozen, expect another dozen of these dips that we've experienced in the last few days to happen, and you won't get stopped out and you won't be surprised. In my opinion, we're in the beginning stages of a bull run that's likely to end around the end of 2021. I don't know that for sure. No one knows that for sure, but I do think that is probable, and I believe we have just experienced our first dip, and we're likely to see more similar dips throughout the next few months here. So let's delve into the technicals with Cardano. Here, looking at the 6 hour, guys, things are looking good. MACD ticking up. RSI, okay, so this is interesting. RSI is in a downtrend here, but it's on an upswing, so we'll really have to keep an eye out for where we have a leg down for the RSI. RSI is kind of their neutral place, kind of in a downtrend. That's not telling me a whole lot, but the stochastic, the stochastic is moving up. The stochastic is great. I love looking at the stochastic because it's very helpful for understanding when we're going to have a shift in the trend. It's not very helpful for understanding the extent of the shift in the trend, but that there will be one. So if we look at where we had the bullish crossover, it was right at this green candlestick, a very bullish candle, by the way, long wick to the downside, very bullish, and look at that. So I love the stochastic. Stochastic is great as well. Market cipher momentum waves on the way up, which is good, guys. The 6 hour looks bullish. Let's take a look at the, we're looking. Yeah, okay, let's take a look at the 4 here. Same scenario. Only thing is we're very, very close to a bullish cross. So if we get a bullish crossover in those larger time frames like the 4 hour, the 6 hour, that will be extremely interesting and very telling of things to come. So we need to keep an eye out for that. Let's take a look at the 3. Oh, guys, 3 has already had a bullish crossover. This is very interesting. So a few things we need to keep our eye out for. I think Cardano is right up against resistance from this previous peak before. So if we can get above and close above this red line here, kind of get above 35.6 cents, if we can close above that region, I believe we're testing the upper extremities of this ascending triangle. And really, I should just describe, I believe we're just in an ascending triangle here, folks. We were up here, got rejected off the top, fell back down to retest lower extremities of this ascending triangle. Now it's just further confirmation that this is indeed a descending triangle. So I think we're just likely to mess around within this apex until we see a breakout. So we're likely to see a breakout with Cardano, a big move within the next week or so. I mean, there's 10 days of movement within this. So yes, we could, we can move sideways for 11, 10 days, sure. But I think the most likely scenario is that we see a big move within the next week or so with Cardano. Whatever way we break out of this thing, I think we're likely to trend in that direction for quite some time. Let's take the height of this thing and assume this is a breakout point. I've mentioned this before, folks. I think we could see 60 cents sooner rather than later if we can close above, I'd say, 40 cents. If we can close above 40 cents, because yes, I've drawn the upper extremity of this ascending triangle at kind of like the 38, 39 cents, because that is very price reactive. But really, we've wicked above, the 39-cent region. So if we can see a Cardano closing above 40 cents, I would personally be looking to long that, to be honest. Like, just even as a trade. If we can close above 40 cents, I think we're seeing 60 cents sooner rather than later. And as well, I believe looking out for this pitchfork is relevant. Okay, we take kind of the bottom to the height of the movement, then the retracement, and then we can kind of see before how price action kind of reacts to these levels. Off like kind of the median line here, and kind of here, and here before. So this pitchfork I believe is helpful here. If we can start to close candlesticks within this pitchfork, that is a very, very good sign. I believe this next candle here on the 4-hour would be the first candle closing within the pitchfork since the dump. So that'll be very interesting to see. That'll be a good sign to see. If that can happen. But again, guys, we're right up against significant resistance, just basically under 36 cents here. So if we can get above 36 cents, it's a very good sign. Also we're kind of I suppose like in this very micro ascending triangle. So if you were trying to scalp this, I would kind of consider this pitchfork to be like the slanted support in the 36 to be kind of like the horizontal resistance. That is just something interesting for like if you're looking at shorter time frames here. But bottom line, guys, I think Cardano is extremely, extremely bullish. I think it has a good chance of doing well in the short term, both in long term. Obviously, we can break down further. And again, I think this purple box region would act as critical support, kind of 32 cents to 30 cents would be a support. If that doesn't hold, I would say the 26 to 22.8 cents would kind of be kind of our last support area here, with the Fibonacci golden pocket ratio being right around these regions. I think we'd be very likely to at least find temporary support, as well as the 200 EMA on the 6-hour right within my purple box here. So if you do break down, I think that's kind of our next stop for Cardano. And below that, I think kind of like worst case scenario, we see 20 cents to, I suppose 15 cents. A lot of volume here, a lot of sideways price action. I do believe that is not very likely, although technically a possibility. Now, in the long term, guys, I wouldn't be surprised if Cardano reaches the low dollars at the peak of this bull run, roughly around the end of 2021. I will be scaling out late third quarter, early fourth. Again, that's based kind of off the Bitcoin halvings and kind of the general like the links of the cycles. Bitboy Crypto likes to point out this this chart that I do think is helpful by trading shot. Anyways, he's some like forex traders that are in crypto trader, and he's worked out kind of the kind of length of the cycles, and this cycle with Bitcoin at least likely to end the end of September. And guys, no one knows when this cycle is going to end for sure, but I believe there's enough evidence pointing in the direction that this cycle is likely to end around the end of 2021. There's so many arguments that this cycle is being. There's so many arguments, so many ways, like with institutional investors, that maybe the lengths of the cycles will be extended, or that the corrections won't be as bad. Either way, I do believe the cycles continuing to exist is currently probably the most valid thing, because, they've always existed, and until they're fully gone, I don't think there's enough evidence to point in the direction that the cycles are gone. So I do think this market is peaking out around the end of 2021, so I will be holding my altcoins and my bags until the end of 2021, and I think you guys should give strong considerations to such a strategy. Now, as well, I'll be scaling out, so I won't be selling all at once. I'll start to sell around August, September, and look to scale out slowly over time. So, guys, that's what I'm looking out for with Cardano. I think we are looking bullish. If we can get these bullish crossovers on the 4-hour and the 6-hour, that will be a very good sign. Given that we're up against resistance here, we could see rejection, and we may not get those bullish crossovers. So Cardano is in a very interesting place right now. So we'll have to see how this plays out. So guys, We'll be, if anything interesting happens with Cardano, we'll be talking about it in our Discord group. Link for that will be down in the description below. We only accept awesome people who want to succeed in crypto. So if you are indeed an awesome person who wants to succeed in crypto, check out our Discord group. Please like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the bell to notify the new uploads. It really helps us out, and you guys get to stay up to date with all your favorite crypto technical analysis. That's it for now, folks. Take care.